Hello there, people of the universe. My name is Mike Spy, and in today's video, I'm going to address something that I haven't been asked it that many times in comments or on stream. I've more been asked it in private, and I suppose once or twice between streams and comments, and that is, why don't I finish every Let's Play that I set out to do? Bendy and the Ink Machine, Resident Evil 2, Half-Life Alyx. Obviously, there are things that I have finished, like Subnautica, Return to Arkham, Asylum and City, Portal 1, and Spider-Man PS4. Now, I won't include stuff like Spyro Reignited Trilogy or Layers of Fear 2. The reason both those stopped is because I just wasn't enjoying myself nearly as much as I wanted to. Layers of Fear, I remember I recorded part 4 one morning. The pace for me was just way too slow. It was boring, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. And then with Spyro, it pains me to say this, I also found that boring. Same goes with BioShock, by the way.
Shut the fuck up!
But let's look at stuff that I was enjoying. Outlast 2, or at least as much as you can enjoy a horror game. Halo Reach, Bendy and the Ink Machine, and even Resident Evil 2. The ones that I was seemingly enjoying, besides Screaming, and then I just left them. We'll start with Half-Life Alyx, a game that my best friend Mr. Raw got for me. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
100% being honest here, and I'm saying that to Raw. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy what I played, and I think the issue is, or issue was, I'm not as invested as I wanted to be to make a Let's Play, if that makes sense. For example, if you look at Subnautica, that was a game I not only loved playing, but I loved recording it. With Half-Life Alyx, I wasn't 110% bothered. I was about 85% bothered, which is still really good. It's still a game I would happily, oh yeah, I'll play through this. But for me, if it's going to be a game I record, it needs to be 100 minimum. Looking at something like Outlast 2, the main reason for me stopping that, Bendy and RE2, and I hope no one judges me for this, I'm just being honest, it wasn't getting the engagement video-wise, like with views and comments, as I wanted, which is not a good thing. I shouldn't boot up a game and be like, right, I'm playing this because, like, no, that's not good. That's not a good mentality. That's not a good headspace. And I fully understand anyone being angry at me for that. I 110% get that. Bendy and the Ink Machine was one of those ones that people were like, just play it for yourself. And yeah, you're absolutely right. That is what I should have done from the beginning. This is a headspace I now do have. I just wanted to bring it up because it is, I think, worth mentioning. The only other instances I can think of, like Far Cry 5, it was just I moved on to other things like Arkham Knight, as you can see, really picked up here and then. To be fair, the Snyder Cut did come out, so I had a few things on my mind. And then finally, Summer of 58. Something that I really enjoyed, like, heavily. So why did I not continue it? Well, it's gonna be, you're gonna laugh, because I'm too scared. If I show you on my wish list here, the amount of horror games I've got saved that I think could be really fun for videos. The day after I filmed the Summer of 58 part 1, I was like, okay, let's film part 2. But I just, it sounds really daft and really silly, but I get scared of getting so scared that I start crying and I look like a prat. I'm really nervous to admit that on camera, but that is genuinely the truth. That is genuinely the truth. Why Summer of 58 didn't get finished, and why so many of these other horror games haven't been purchased, haven't been played, and it is daft, it is silly. This whole thing is silly, like, and I just want to say, at least in reference to the, oh, I didn't finish it because people weren't watching, I want to apologise again for that, because that is really stupid, and, like, slap in the face to me worthy, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, just make videos because I want to, and that is what I do now. Like, let me make it very clear that my mindset currently is record and play what I want for me. But yeah, I want to apologise for ever starting a Let's Play and then just dropping it suddenly, because even if you guys weren't bothered, as a content creator, I should be driven by me. Obviously, my passengers can make recommendations. Like, oh, do you want to stop off at KFC, McDonald's, Subway? I'll always pick Mackey's because that's what I want. So apply the same thing here. That's a great metaphor, by the way. So yeah, while moving forward, I do already have the mindset of record and play what I want. I wanted to address this on camera, and Mr. O, I'm sorry that I didn't finish Half-Life Alyx. I'm sorry, Lucy, that I didn't finish BioShock. And to everyone else, I'm sorry that I ever started a Let's Play and then stopped it because people weren't watching. It's not your duty to watch. It's my duty to play and do what makes me happy. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything off my chest. As I say, I do already, moving forward, have the mindset of record and play what I want. I have for months. I just wanted to bring this up and apologise. And for the horror games that I've started, I'll try and finish them, but... Oh, I'm a scaredy boo. Oh, it's just a game. I know it's just a game. That's one thing you'll notice when I'm getting scared. I'll always go, oh, it's just a game. Still scares the shit out of me, though. But yeah, thank you for listening. Hopefully you understand. Hopefully you can forgive me. And yeah, thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend.